All right. Hey, my name is Jonathan Anderson. I'm here with CIQ at Supercomputing 25 at St. Louis, and I'm here at the CIQ booth.
What's on your hat?
So this is the green cowboy hat. We're green for Rocky Linux, and yeah, it's been a kind of a hot commodity item for people. We were giving them away at the library or the pedaflop party yesterday, and we're seeing people with them here at the conference today as well.
What's at the pedaflop party?
The pedaflop party was one of it's the Cambridge party, I think, that we were sponsoring along with many other vendors last night.
So I see behind you it says Rocky Linux. So are you the maintainer?
No. So I'm involved a little bit in the Rocky Linux project.
Your company is taking care of it?
What was that?
Your company is?
Oh, yes. So CIQ is one of the original sponsors of the Rocky Linux project. Our CEO, Greg Kurtzer, was an early founder in the CentOS project, and when the provenance of CentOS changed, he started conversations around creating a new enterprise Linux distro, and that became Rocky Linux.
Are they doing presentations behind? What is it about?
Yeah, we've been doing presentations throughout the conference. We've got presentations every hour today as well. I'm not certain as much what the current one is. I'll be doing a demo later today on Werewolf and provisioning disks with our Werewolf provisioning system.
And behind you, I see it says Fuzzball 100x the throughput in a fraction of the time. What is this?
Yeah, so this was a quote that we got from one of our partners, Fire Diagnostics. We've been working with them to bring their bio pipelines in. They're doing RNA sequencing work. And we helped them optimize their pipeline and get it onto Fuzzball, and they saw a dramatic improvement in their throughput, and we were really pleased to hear that.
And what I see here, customers, CIQ fuels some of the largest enterprises on the planet.
Yeah, part of the benefit with CIQ is we have a really wide product base. So from Rocky Linux and the Linux distribution work, we have a lot of customers coming to us from that, but we also have provisioning systems through Werewolf. We have orchestration systems with Fuzzball, and then even just simple containerization stuff that most people are using Apptainer or its predecessor Singularity. We can support all of them.
What is the RLC AI?
So CIQ takes Rocky Linux and adds additional value to it through our program called Rocky Linux from CIQ. And one of the variants we developed for that is Rocky Linux from CIQ for AI. And so we have performance and bundled applications that we add into Rocky Linux, and we call that RLC AI.
Nice, got a cool bag. So what are you talking on the wall here? Open source. I see it says Werewolf, Ascender, Apptainer.
Yeah, so CIQ is a firm believer in open source. We've been involved with many of these projects from day one, even before CIQ was a company. Werewolf is a project I'm primarily involved in. It's an HPC provisioning project, and we build products around it as well. But I'm on the technical steering committee for that, and we actually just won an award a couple days ago from HPCwire, so that's been great. Ascender is an Ansible orchestration system similar to AWX, and Apptainer is a pretty well-known HPC containerization platform. It's the successor to Singularity.
So the Werewolf, what does it contribute to the HPC world?
So Werewolf allows you to take bare metal compute nodes, and you can use it outside of HPC as well, but in this environment, bare metal compute nodes, and provision them with an operating system image and then customize that per node if and as necessary. So it lets you go from a pile of hardware in your data center, hopefully in a rack, that isn't doing anything today, and in the matter of minutes or hours, turn it into a fully functioning HPC environment.
All right, let's just continue a little bit more the booth tour. What are you talking about here? Rocky Enterprise Software Foundation?
Sure. So for people that don't have the history, a lot of people depended on the CentOS project, kind of both commercially and personally. And when that project was taken in a bit of a different direction, we wanted to make sure that that didn't happen again to the Rocky community. So CIQ sponsors the RESF, but we don't own or run Rocky Linux. The RESF, the Rocky Enterprise Software Foundation, manages and maintains and is responsible for Rocky Linux, including its trademarks and its infrastructure and its primary development. So we participate in the RESF, we participate in its leadership and in its staffing, but it's not. Hello.
You have some fans.
Yeah, but it's not under our control. We're one member of the community that.
How many users do you think there are on Rocky Linux?
So the closest thing that we have is we track the use of Rocky Linux relative to other distributions like it through the extra packages for Enterprise Linux or EPEL project. And so they report statistics, they're publicly available, and we see about 40% market share across all Enterprise Linux distributions, and is far and away the most popular of the Enterprise Linux distributions from that vantage point.
Most popular?
Yeah.
Wow. Since a long time? It's been like this?
Since it's existed. We track a graph, Apple publishes a graph of it, and we are on a steep incline over our peers in the space.
And what does it do there? You just basically talk about some of the stuff you just said?
Yeah. So there's Rocky Linux, the community project. We productize that as a commercially supported offering. It's Rocky Linux from CIQ. Same thing with Warewulf. Warewulf is a community project. We productize that as an offering called Warewulf Pro, where we package it with Node images, a web interface that we've added onto it. Fuzzball is a commercial offering that we develop in-house at CIQ. That's a containerized HPC workflow management system that allows you to run the same workflow, whether it's on-prem or in the cloud, or multiple clouds or on-prem clusters. Ascender Pro is our Ansible orchestration system that again is based on an open source project, but we maintain as a commercial offering. And then Apptainer is perhaps the most open of all of the things, even in its product offering. It's a popular HPC-focused containerization platform that is used widely throughout the industry.
And just the last part of the booth right here. I see something about accelerate performance, 10% here.
Sure.
Unify systems and some video games.
Yeah. So the two of the variants that we developed for RLC for our Rocky Linux distribution, I'll say again. For our commercial build of Rocky Linux, we have two variants. One is RLC AI, where we're focused on performance. That's this accelerate performance. We're already seeing about a 10% performance improvement versus some of our competitors in the space. So we're excited about the opportunity for improved regular performance, HPC performance, but also AI performance.
How can you improve the performance?
So some of it is through delivering a newer kernel than what's typically available in Rocky Linux or other Enterprise Linux distributions. We pull from the upstream mainline kernel and then package that for use with Rocky Linux. We also recompile certain performance sensitive packages for use on more modern microarchitectures. So we're not as concerned with compatibility for particularly old architectures.
And how well does it work on ARM and compared to x86?
So on RLCAI, our primary focus right now has been on x86. We do anticipate having an ARM build of that eventually, but in terms of the accelerate performance, that's been an x86 offering. Rocky Linux, however, as a whole, does work on x86, ARM, PowerPC, and even RISC-V. And my understanding is that we're the only Enterprise Linux that runs on RISC-V.
And what are the discussions you've been having here at the Supercomputing show? It's about all these things you said, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So my focus has been on Werewolf and Fuzzball, so most of my conversations have been there. Primarily Werewolf, since that's where we have the most market penetration right now, and where, frankly, my heart is. I'm really involved in that community and like talking both on the community and open source side of it, and then with our customers and partners on how to meet their needs better.
And to improve Werewolf is just about being in a great community, discussing about future requests, advancing the development.
Yeah,
right?
there a couple things that people keep asking for with Werewolf is the ability to scale it out horizontally, which is the thing we're already using. People are doing large clusters with a single server, but they want to go even bigger, so we're working on that. And then Werewolf is primarily a stateless provisioning system, and there's more call for more and more management and perhaps even just better documentation of how to manage state on a compute node. So we're working with our partners to meet that need and anticipate something towards that in the first half of the next year.
Don't get fooled by fake HDMI products. Only source authentic HDMI products from licensed HDMI adopters and authorized manufacturers and
resellers to ensure compliance. Counterfeit or unlicensed products can cause poor performance. Certified HDMI products undergo official testing for safety and spec compliance.
Avoid brand damage, warranty issues, and customer dissatisfaction from unlicensed products.
Long-term cost savings come from reliable, genuine HDMI solutions.
Unlicensed products may lack support and pose safety risks.
Use certified HDMI cables with official HDMI certification labels.
Report suspected counterfeit products at hdmi.org/resource/infringe.
Thanks to our global partners for helping keep the HDMI brand real and ensuring consumers get the experience they deserve.